Hey guys, welcome to some more event play. This time I'm going to be playing the PowerGrip Showcase. We got Maple front 9, Emporia front 9, and the Beast Nokia front 9. Goal going through these is minimize those mistakes. These are going to be some tough courses. They're the real world courses where mistakes are going to happen. Just want to try and make sure that the mistakes are not mine. This is a surprise. Okay. I did not know that it was a balanced bag. I think this is a balanced bag. It was very different than I was expecting. It was going to be the Rive off the tee there. Just see what I have. I have my fuse for throw-ins. That's good. Glide warship I use and an accurate roll musket. I don't know the escape, so I probably won't use it. And probably not going to throw the hope either. So this not accurate wind, glide wind, Rive. I'm going to get it off the tee here. It'd be nice to be further to the right, but I'm used to throwing the light glide paradigm, and I just don't know how that would react coming off the tee if we'd get far enough out there. 373 getting in. I would go Sapphire if I had it, but I think the roll musket should get me in there close enough. It does just fine. So it's going to be up here next to the basket to start off with birdie. I guess I'm using the pier for actual putting motion. That'll probably be the only time I'm using it. Or maybe hole 4. It might come out again there too. Okay, so this is usually a Sapphire for me. I'm going to go with the Escape. Said I wasn't planning on using it, but here it is. I think it's a little bit understable. Oh, a lot of bit understable. Okay, so yeah, I have my accurate wood fuse for the throw-in, so should be able to save this. 88, a little bit uphill. Let's do this about 100. Oh, yes. Did sneak it in there and got that birdie. Let's move on to hole 3. Hole 3 is tricky no matter what you got going. I'm going to rely on the throw-in here. Been using the new Reese line. Funny if it's Reese's line. But this is usually the glide roll Rive. This is wind glide Rive, so it's probably going to take off a bit further down that hillside, but hopefully end up in a place where I have a look at the basket. Can I get around this? I can get around this. This is always more uphill than I expect it to be. And I've missed this throwing a lot that way, so let's go out to 120. And we are able to get up there and get that birdie. If you're watching these videos before the event concludes, the event doesn't conclude till the 24th. So yeah, I am going to post it before the event concludes. It's only prizes for top 5 and only in-game prizes. And frankly, I feel confident that the top 5 isn't going to change based on somebody seeing the wind previews. That is the best chance they're going to get, or the best help they're going to get from watching my lines. Top 5 players will probably be the same regardless. So yeah, I'm going to post this up. Hope you guys are enjoying watching and you're learning something from it. Okay. This is not a Sapphire. This is the Rive. Let's get a little extra height so it stops more and make sure I get over. Is it getting over? Okay. Oh, is it getting in? That would have been cool. That's how any of the aces for me are going to happen on Maple Hill if they do, completely by accident. Got to be careful as I get a bit further out with that pier. I notice it is a little bit more stable than the harp, so it does fall off to the left and hyzer out a little bit on my putts. Okay, I don't have the Sapphire again, so let's get the Rive. Let's try to get a similar line and maybe take a little bit off it to turn this corner. That should work. Nothing crazy. Good. It does get up there and next to the basket to get this putt for birdie. So seeing now that it is this balanced bag, I'm thinking that, let's say 9 on each, 19, 27. 27 is going to be a great score. Potentially even the win score could be at 27. This is going to have to be the escape because I want the ground play when I get up there. Let's just hope I get up there. Yes, I can get up there. Oh, no ground play. The stump was awful. But let's try and get this in through about 120, I think, maybe a little more. Can we get it? Yeah! That feels good to save that birdie. Let's move on to hole 8. See what coming next. Figuring out some new discs. The escape isn't bad. I don't know if the musket makes it. I think I have to go rive. Take a little bit off this. Just get across and safe. That's what I want. Uh-oh. Don't go out there. Okay, stayed in. That's tricky. I'm having to learn new discs for an island shot like that where the musket isn't quite far enough and the rive would go too far. My typical line, even the glide roll rive, kicks out the backside sometimes. Hole 9. How are we going to do this without a flippy skippy driver? It looks like it's open up the gap there. It's not. Let's try and get a little turn on this. Get up there. There's all the trees that are blocking the way. That does seem like it might get out nicely, and that one stupid rock ate it up. I don't know the play. I guess let's try the accurate sticky pier down to the short side is the goal. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Nope. Okay. Maybe the long throw in, but this is probably going to be a par. Or worse, let's see, 150. Oh, drop. And stay in. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough birdie, even if it's not a bag I'm not used to. I was pretty happy with that drive till the one rock got it. But -8 is definitely not bad for that first round. Let's move on to round 2. Got lots of events here I haven't cleared out. Round 2 is Emporia. This is the point probably would have been smart after discovering the default bag to go back and practice it a bit. I'm not doing that. That wind should make this fly, kind of like my light glide paradigm. If I just do a straight pullback, obviously it's a bit more stable. As long as that stays in, that is okay. Let's get up there again. Hopefully get close enough to have a pretty easy throw into the green. I'm going to have to be within musket range to feel confident here, because that's the only roll disc I have, and I definitely have problems going off the back of this green. So accurate roll, get it real high to make sure I can drop down there. And oh, that's a little deep. Oh, is that in? No. A couple close calls, just kind of winging it. It's fun when that happens. And take that birdie. Alrighty, let's go to Emporia 2. Like I said, the smart thing would have been to practice it now that I know it's the default bag, but I'm not doing the smart thing because I'm making this video and it's a lot easier to just record it all in one through and commentary, and I don't have to stitch anything together. So hopefully get some benefit from you, even if this doesn't work out for me, to be in the top 5 of the event. 364. Let's try the escape in there again. How far does the escape go? Oh, don't hit that tree. Okay, the escape is, not terrible. Left 43 feet on the putt. A little bit of stability on that pier, but it's just staying there. I don't know. I kind of like the escape. I've been forced to use it here when I want the musket flight with the ground play. This one I'm glad I worked on this wide line. But let's see how much I get over there. I like having the accurate wind fuse. It makes me a lot more confident I can just get kind of close. Some of the bags that don't have the accurate wind fuse and I'm using something different can really trip me up, because I rely so much on being able to throw in comfortably up to like 100 feet, very comfortably, and then having a good shot outside of that, that if I don't have that ability to throw in, I'm in trouble. Okay, try to get cheeky. This would be my cheeky play. Let's see. Can I get up that side? Oh, come in. Just don't go OB, please. Oh, dumb mistake. Okay, so this is going to be bogey. Should have just laid that up for the par. I knew I should have, but it looked fun to try. Let's get the musket up there. And then go ahead and tap in that bogey. Bummer to try something new. It doesn't work out, but I knew what I was doing, trying something new. Probably a few strokes. So if you're watching this and you haven't done yet, don't try something new. Try something you know. And par is not going to be bad there at all. Typical play here used to be my wind glide rive anyway when I had that in the bag before the water skip. It's just a matter of getting out here and getting close, usually closer than that. Okay, 349. I think I've tried and sneak the escape up there. and get some good ground play. Not great ground play, still have some work to do, but it should be doable work because I do have the fuse. Let's get that to about 90 feet. Wait for the wobble to get just right, a little bit to the left again. And there we go, able to drop that one in. So far, I got the one mistake on Maple Hill 9. I'm not really blaming that one at all. The first mistake I really made was on Emporia 4. I think the accurate roll musket, can it get there? I want the ground play. This uses Sapphire for me, but that wind, I'm okay taking it off. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go musket. Let's see if I can get in there 80 feet with this wind. Let's see, about 50 does it. Yes, does get it in there. Got lots of birdies, I think, so far. I'm probably not getting top 5 because of that mistake there on 4 when I got a little cheeky, rather than just taking the safe one. Oh, no. Okay, that was way too low. Let's see if I can save this here. I was talking too much instead of thinking. I think this is out wide. And hook back in there so I can go backhand. Let's see if I can get close enough. Hopefully this is close enough to save it. That was just such a terrible drive. Oh, not the musket. Let's go fuse. 100-foot power on the fuse. Oh, the sway was down. I saw that sway down. I went with it anyway. Oh well. Got the par. So that's almost definitely going to be taking me out of the top 5 for this event. Still interested to see what the custom stamp disc is we get at the end of it. How do I play this safe without my Sapphire? Oh boy. Escape putt? Will that do it? Because they usually go Sapphire, and then whatever comes in. So it's going to be a little bit further out if I go escape. Let's see it. So I'm going to go that forehand escape first. Definitely more distance than I'd like to have on there. Now go backhand escape. Oh, come on, get back in. Get back in, please. Please, be nice. Thank you. Now I'm 412 again, so I'm going to go musket, a little bit more air time out of this. I think the musket has more air time than the escape. And can get up there if it stays in. Hopefully be able to get the throw in for birdie here from 60 feet. Stay in. Oh, that was high. Okay. Go to hole 9. I don't even remember the Emporia holes very well. I remember 4. I don't even know what 9 is. Ah, this is 9. What's my safe play here? Is it getting the musket out there short? Usually the Sapphire. The roll musket is going to be a good bit shorter. But if it gets out there, I think I can still save it with the wind glide rive. Yeah, the wind glide rive should hopefully still be able to turn this corner. Let's get to the forehand. And can we get there okay? I think we're going to be in good position there. Yep, there we go. Able to get the putt in and hopefully get this birdie if I don't get a silly spit out or just mess something up on that finger putt. So 4, I wish I would have practiced. 7, that was just silly. I've been going Sapphire off the tee there in multiplayer, so I really didn't know that rive line anymore, even though I used to throw it off the tee. Let's move into round 3 on the Beast. So the Beast 1, this is always my accurate wind musket, so I can get the ground play. And I really rely on that ground play. Let's see what I can do with the escape. It's a little bit more understable. What's we're going to do here? I think that should slide up okay. Yeah, that slides up there. Powering down a shot is such a good, useful skill to have, especially when you're getting a bag like this balance bag, because there's such a big gap, in my opinion, between, I mean, not in my opinion, there's definitely a big gap between the distance of a musket and the distance of a rive. So being able to power down and create a new shot that isn't otherwise available just going default power is so important to be able to be successful with these bags. I hope I'm not behind this fence. Okay. I don't want to know if I brought that putt back, if I could have crossed behind the fence and then got the fence again going forward. I hope that couldn't be a thing. Okay, let's see. Let's get the escape up there. Just going for birdie. So then go escape, rive, and then probably the fuse in. Because without the big skip, this rive's not going to get there for the eagle look. Oh, just don't go OB. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Well, now let's see if I can still get the par out of this. 262. It's a fast green up there, so I'll take some off of it. Oh, stay there. Okay. No, that was a hard stick on that ground. And let's get the wind, push that in. Taking the par. That should have been a birdie. I shouldn't have messed around getting too close that side, but I thought it was okay. I just haven't really messed with that OB area before because I don't have to ever worry about it really with the skip of a rive or the skip of the paradigm coming in. Here, because I have the new roller play, which is a lot of fun going for the eagle on this one, but without a roll rive, that's not going to happen. That's 291. Let's get the musket up there. It's a tight angle that way. That looks better. And there's one guardian stump. I'm past that, way past that. And as long as I'm not in these bushes, there's a good chance to take that birdie. All right. So a few mistakes so far, but overall I'm pretty happy with my play. Coming in with a bag I'm not used to. Always makes it interesting. Let's see how the escape does here. I think that, see, this is usually accurate and musket for me, but that wind should probably stable up that escape so I can basically throw my musket shot just fine. That did work out okay. It was still a little bit to the left, but it worked out and we can get that birdie. 4 more holes to go. Let's see if we can stay par free and definitely bogey free. The one bogey kind of feels like a par that I did get. Let's get the escape up there and then rely on this throw in. Usually this is the glide sapphire, but the escape gets plenty of distance there to be able to get that putt. Do I trust that putt? All right, let's try the throw in instead. And go still wide on the power. Come on, sway upwards. And stick. Okay. Able to get that one. That was a little bit iffy for me. The uphill putt with a disc. I wasn't used to putting with the pier. I was worried that I was going to hyzer out early. Here again, let's just go for the birdie. Get the escape up there. Yeah, the understandability of the escape, that little bit of turn, it's actually kind of nice. I've never messed around with it. I don't have a slot in my bag, so nothing's changed in my bag. That's for sure, but I like that disc. 252 on the fuse. Let's get to, okay. Get lucky through that tree. I was throwing 200 so I can get a little bit of slide up to the basket afterwards, which did happen to work out, but not in the way that I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to get so close to that tree. 8 and 9. Let's see if we can finish birdie. 8, we should be able to. I'm going to take the accurate roll musket. It's usually accurate wind, but the accurate roll will get there just fine too. Take it up next to the basket. Wind, I'm usually given a little less height and relying more on ground play, but I kind of like that accurate roll. Wonder if that's going to become what I'm going to do for future times to see that hole. And 9. Okay. So the sapphire forehand, but let's thread the needle with my old line on this musket backhand so that I have the distance to get there. I'm worried going forehand. I'd have been a little too far out for that throw in. So the musket can get there. Cool. So this is a pretty fun event. We're going to see what the reward disc is that everybody's going to get, the participation reward there. And it's going to be the top 5 getting an additional in-game disc is what the announcement said. So let's see the participation one. Let's see, is it a mold I'm going to use? Oh, that Accurate Glide Brave. That might be fun practicing for week 10 of Disc Golf Valley Players Tour. Did work with that a bit. I like that pretty good stamp. And it kind of explains how I did in this event. Pretty good. Probably not enough for top 5, but still a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck with your rounds. Stay bogey free.